What do you want to do? I quite like Hunter.
Alright, you want a hunter?
I just want to. Oh well, we haven't done Mage, have we?
We haven't done mage in a while now.
Yeah, we could do Mage. Just like Mage.
Yeah, yeah, me too.
Pick Hunter, man. Let's get some fun in here, man. Let's get some fun.
Right, hunter.
Get some King Crush Gazrilla shit.
Let's change the
Some
title.
Eagle Hornbow Leponome shit.
Alright,
Some
calm down.
mad scientists into freezing trap.
Oh,
Tempo
Dark
swing.
Seeker wants mage.
Oh, let's pick Mage then.
Mage? Okay,
Yeah, sure.
change it back. I actually
Let's get
changed the title.
some Flame Leviathan. Oh, I hate Mage. No, I don't. I don't hate Mage. I'm just lying. Just joking. Yeah, we'll pick Mage. Just see how we go.
Alright, mage.
Yeah, I'm ready. Oh shit! Sludge Belcher still.
Yeah, I'll go with Sludge Belcher. We don't know what the deck looks like yet. I think Sludge Belcher's better in
Yeah,
more
it's just hard.
variants of the deck. And it's really good.
Oh,
Abusive.
abusive.
Yeah, abusive. Stormwind.
Yeah, Jekyll says shite. Between Cone of Cold and Arcane Missiles.
Kind of cold, I would pick.
You reckon? You know what I find about Cone of Cold is that sometimes it just does nothing, and it is 4 mana.
Well, so Arcane Missiles sometimes does nothing as well, but a kind of cold, the freeze effect is just as valuable as the 1 damage, I think.
Right.
Depending on the situation.
But I mean, my problem with Cone of Cold is because if it does nothing, you also can't play it because it's so expensive in the mid range kind portion of the game. So you're like, well, Cone of Cold's doing nothing this turn. I have to opt for a different play. Whereas Arcane Missiles, generally speaking, you can say, well, maybe I have to get lucky here. But at least you can play it and then go, okay, well, I have options now. Ping, 3 drop, 4 drop, whatever turn it is, I don't know. But Cone of Cold, I don't actually run it that much
Yeah, I don't run it that much.
because it's
I mean, I
just
hardly
clunky.
play that much
So
Mage, but uh, when I do play Mage, I find that Cone of Cold is more annoying than Arcane Missiles.
it can. That's the thing. It can be. I just don't think it's consistent. I don't think it's
Well,
consistent.
neither is Arcane Missiles, really. I've said this once before. Arcane Missiles is only really good if you draw it in your opening hand and you have something to follow it up.
Yeah.
If you draw it
It's
later
just.
on in the
I
game, it's
just
just
find.
rubbish. Whereas Cone
I
of
just
Cold later
find.
on in the game is pretty valuable, actually.
No, but that's the thing. Like Cone of Cold for me is a way later on in the game because it's really hard. Because freeze, you use freeze for tempo, right? But
Yeah.
when your freeze costs 4, it becomes really clunky to use it for tempo. Because you're like, oh, okay, well, 4 mana goes into the freeze, and now what do I do? Unless it's turn 10, then it's okay, or whatever. Turn 9, it also tends. Turn 8, 9, 10, it tends to be a little bit better. But, also, for me, Cone of Cold has the same, less frequently, but can have the same detriment as Betrayal, where people can play around it. People can put Stealth Guy in the middle.
Yeah, but the
You can hit
betrayal
two.
is a lot worse. I mean, the freeze effect is more valuable. It still does 1 damage to the thing you actually target. I don't think
No,
it's
I
that
know.
bad. I don't really like Cone of Cold that much, but I think it's just better and more versatile than Arcane Missiles.
Um, well, anyway, okay.
I suppose
I would
Arcane
pick
Missiles is
Arcane.
also reach, but
I would pick Arcane. I don't think. I think Arcane Missiles it's like a 4 out of 10 maybe, whereas Cone of Cold I'd give it like a less than that.
I don't
Not
know.
that much.
I
I
don't
just
know.
don't.
I don't think it's
I
that
think
low.
Cone of Cold's clunky. I don't like clunky. I
Yeah,
like
okay.
freedom and
You don't
tempo.
like clunky, but you like shaman. Okay, makes sense. Stupid hero
Yeah,
power clunkiness.
isn't Shaman? Nah, nah.
All right,
Shaman's not. Shaman's not
it's
clunky.
beside the point.
Yeah, I think Cone of Cold is clunky.
I don't really care that much, to be honest. I mean, I could pick arcane missiles if you want. I don't.
And also, if you want, oh, I don't know, if you want to draft the mid-rangey deck, Cone of Cold is just shit anyway, because you're just going to be playing mid-range stuff in the mid game. So screw it.
Hmm.
But we don't know yet, obviously.
I mean, we
I
could
mean,
pick it if you want. Like,
what? Arcane missiles.
yeah, I don't.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Arcane missiles would be my pick. So if you
All right,
if you
let's go
disagree,
with arcane missile. I don't. I actually prefer Cone of Cold, but I'm just like
you don't like it anyway.
I don't dislike. Well, do I? Maybe I can't. I'm trying to work out now whether how strongly I feel about this Cone of Cold.
Okay,
Because
that's
looking
good.
at it again, I'm kind of like, it's definitely the pick here.
Really? Well, I
Yeah.
mean, if you feel if you, I'm just telling you how I feel, and then we'll just go from like you go from there, and then
I'll go with Cone of Cold. Okay.
okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see if it is clunky.
It's such a marginal difference in my head that I don't mind that much.
It is me too.
I try. I mean, I trust your reader judgment as well. So
Spider Tank.
yeah, Spider Tank's really good. Vaporize. Vaporize. Vaporize.
I feel like more and more people are starting to play around Vaporize.
Nah, mate. Only Strife Crow plays around Vaporize.
Look, a good arena player knows what mage secrets are played most.
I know, I know,
So
I know.
the order goes like this: Mirror Entity, then Duplicate,
Counter spell.
then Vaporize and Counterspell. But
Really?
Vaporize higher than Counterspell.
Oh, of course, because people don't have that many spells and
Well, also because they're both rares as well. But if it's a choice between Vaporize and Counterspell, I feel like more people will go with Vaporize than Counterspell. Because of the fact that Counterspell, like, there aren't that many spells in Arena. It can end up countering like a coin or a spare part or some crap, which you have more often than actual spells, spare parts and coin. And Vaporize count as minions, which you also have more of in Arena. So more people are playing around Vaporize than if they can see that it's not Mirror Entity and Duplicate, they'll play around Vaporize. You're daydreaming.
no, I was thinking about the secrets. I shut off for a little bit, and I was thinking about the secrets. Because you said that Vaporize and Counterspell rares, and I was like, oh shit, I forgot that the secrets all had rarities, and I was trying to think about the secrets and how they actually work. So I just shut off a little bit after what you said. Sorry, sorry, towards the end of you speaking. Um, so sorry about that, but
I mean, okay, so I might go with Vaporize here, but I feel like Arcane Golem might be fine to pick.
it's not that bad.
It's
Arcane
no,
Golem.
it's not. It's just I really don't like the battle cry, but the battle cry in the end game, it doesn't matter. So it's a lot of reach. And something that Mage is good at doing is having reach. So if we have a lot of reach, then controlling the board isn't a bad thing. And at worst, Arcane Golem trades with 3 drops.
Yeah,
and
that's
gives them
true.
a mana crystal, which sucks, but
Yeah, just I guess you could spit Arcane. I don't mind Arcane Golem that much either, to be honest. I just also don't mind Vaporize too much, but um, I mean, I didn't listen to the last bit of what you said about all the secrets, but I'm not sure. I think we've had this discussion before about playing around Mage Secrets before when a pick like this has happened. And to be honest, I'm not sure how likely Vaporize is to work
Well, we would normally
when
play so that it can work. So I suppose a good player might pick Vaporize and get a lot more use out of it than an Arcane Golem. Whereas a noob, if you'd pardon me, allow me to say noob, a noob would pick Arcane Golem because they would know they would have a harder time getting use out of Vaporize. I think we can safely go with Vaporize though.
Target dummy is waving and saying pick me.
Yeah. It is, and I say screw you, target dummy.
Yeah, you're gonna die anyway. Look at those dynamites.
It's got that much dynamite on its base, and it doesn't do any damage.
Just do. Yeah, just pick either one.
Okay,
I think it's the same.
Let's go Vaporize. I've never picked the Vaporize.
Macro Machine.
No, Dark Scale.
Oh. Micro Machine.
No, Dark
I
Scale.
quite like Micro Machine. I think Micro Machines is normally a 3/2, so.
It's normally a 3/2, but if you're. Sometimes it's a 2/2 and it sucks.
Sometimes it's a 4/2 and it's sick.
Well, a 4/2 is the same as a 3/2 a lot of the time, so I don't really care if it's ever a 4/2. If it becomes a 6/2, then we win. But at the moment, this deck is looking like a more control-y type deck, and I don't think Micro Machine.
I just hate Dark. I mean, I don't hate Dark Scale Healer. I just think Dark Scale Healer is subpar, whereas Micro Machine.
I think Micro Machine is subpar too, though.
Can be subpar, but is not always subpar. Like for me, it's very frequently okay, and occasionally great. So whereas Dark Scale Healer is just a 5-drop, which costs loads and sometimes heals shit that you don't even need healing. Sorry, did I say a 5-drop? I meant a 4/5 that costs loads.
Yeah. I would still go with Dark Scale, I think.
Okay.
If we had like a Frostbolt, I might pick a Micro Machine. But we don't. How many secrets do we want to draft?
Another one.
I don't really want it. I know duplicate is probably is the second most common secret.
Mm-hmm.
But I think it's the worst. I mean, duplicate with the Sludge Belcher is really hot, but they just won't kill your Sludge Belcher, I guess. Well, maybe that's... Okay, so it actually comes down to, again, like, duplicate, a good player would be able to use it well. But if we end up with all these cards that a good player would end up doing well with it, we're not going to do well with it because they'll sit in our hand waiting for us to, waiting to have an opportunity. Oh, fucking hell. Waiting for us to have an opportunity to actually play them and get some value out of them.
Well, if you draft duplicate now, it might affect some of the some of the picks that you make later on. So duplicate works a lot better with mid-range cards than it does with late-game cards, and with taunt cards as well. Than if, for example, in the picks, if we get legendary pick or something and it's a choice between like a 9-drop and a 6, it works better for us to pick 6s and 5s and 4s than it does with duplicate than it does anywhere else, because duplicate for me most of the time is draw 2 cards.
Yes.
And I'm just like, cool, I've drawn 2 cards. Whatever, like.
So
you need minions. You like minions.
It's kind of like it's kind of like an arcane intellect in your back pocket.
Yeah, I mean
which they have to play around, thinking it's mirror entity. So okay, if we're looking at it like that, I think
it's not that bad.
Yeah, all right.
I mean, it's the better pick out of these.
Yeah, it's true. Okay.
Dread Corsair's just never a pick.
Hey, Wild Pyro. That's yes.
Wild Pyro's good. Azure Drake.
Yep.
Azure Drake is my favorite arena card.
Okay. Zombie Chow.
Zombie Chow, yeah.
Yeah, zombie
Looking
chow.
good. Unless you want to pick Warhound.
Yeah, no, I was thinking that. But
Fireball.
yes, fireball.
Even the Sorcerer Princess is really good.
Yeah, I agree, but I mean, I'd rather have one fireball than get another Sorcerer's Apprentice later and have two.
Yeah, I Fireball's just hench, fuck it. Drop as many fireballs as you can. Mad Bomber.
Mad Bomber?
Mad Bomber's good.
I mean, it could
We
be
don't. I don't think
Master.
we need Cult Master so badly in this deck. I don't even think we can warrant picking it because of our curve at the moment.
I don't even think we can warrant picking it because of the state of our
Spells.
deck. We actually have more spells than creatures, do we? No, we don't. But that's stupid. Well, it's close to 50-50.
No, it's not.
It's actually
We have 4 spells.
33%.
We have 4 spells and 12 cards. Yes, 30. This is a third.
Okay.
Which is considerable, actually.
It is. No, it is. It's a lot. Anyway, Mad Bomber.
Mad Bomb. Mad Bomber. Stupid grip.
Argent Squire.
Yeah, I'll just.
Although Arcane Explosion synergizes with Wild Pyro.
Do it.
Oh my god. Right, this is like... Okay, so... Spiteful Smith is a good card. The other two are mediocre, so I'll just go with Spiteful Smith. If we had a mad scientist, I would go with a Mirror Entity, but we don't.
We don't, yeah, so there's no point.
Boldest.
Oh. Unstable. Actually, though.
Yeah. Yes.
Abomination always kills your own.
Yeah,
Always
it kills your own
own
dudes,
shit.
and a Ruby and Egg is rubbish in this deck. Just utter rubbish in this deck.
Yes.
Well, we have
That's
Abusive
Mad
Sergeant
and Mad Bomber.
to trigger
And
it.
Storm Champion.
and Wild Pyro, but I mean, I still think it's utter rubbish in this deck.
Yeah, it's not that good. Unstable Portal's also.
Yeah,
also...
and Darkseeker agrees with us. Portal value.
Oh,
Oi.
Reaper!
I like me a bit of Foe Reaper.
Captain Greenskin, nope. Nefarian,
Really like.
EGS
Foe
target.
Reaper. It's also 9 mana.
This is a no-brainer for me.
Yeah, no, Foe Reaper. For anyone watching, is a very, very good arena card. If they can't deal with it immediately, it almost like it gets so much value. It's incredible. So yeah, Foe Reaper.
I've got a full entry.
What?
When it comes on the board, it says some cool shit.
Sure. Earthen Ring.
Earthen Ring's your favourite arena card.
It's no. What's the other one that's my favorite arena card? I had another one, didn't I?
I don't know. If we see it, I'll let you know.
For now, it's Earthen Ring. Earthen Ring, yeah.
You still love up Earthen Ring for some reason?
No, I still really, really like Earthen Ring.
It's fine. It's a 3-3.
I don't think it's as good as it used to be, though. Any more
Unstable
sequels?
Portal.
No, I would go with Sun Fury here.
No.
I don't want another unstable.
I do.
I don't.
It's fun.
I want a 2-drop. I want an actual 2-drop.
Come on, man. Go for the fun.
We have enough fun in this deck. All right, let's go for some boring shit.
We have enough fun. This is Mage. You can never have
Look,
enough.
okay, look. Sun Fury Protector works well with our late game cards. And it's also a 2-drop.
And it works well with Duplicate, actually.
Yes. I think it's Sun Fury here.
Fine.
We have an unstable portal, man. Calm your tits.
Fine.
Alright.
Okay.
Ogre Mage
Ogre
Line?
Mage.
Can we draft Organized Soul Priest for Earthen Ring value? If only. But we will get it in an unstable portal, I'm sure.
Well, there's less chance of that happening now, isn't there?
Nope.
Ogre Mage anyway.
Because we were never going to pick unstable portal.
Stupid.
Ooh!
Mad scientist. For sure.
Yeah.
For sure,
Well, it's
though.
against Earthen Rings.
Oh, God.
No, but No, I think Mad Scientist is
It's
okay.
against Earthen Ring. No.
No, I actually think Mad Scientist is good here.
Are you actually gonna go against Earthen Ring?
I've
You
gone
never
against,
go against
I've gone
Earthen Ring.
against Earthen Ring before.
You're always like, yeah, this is good, but Earthen Ring's just so good. Earthen Ring is just so good. I love you, Earthen Ring.
I when we picked the last Earthen Ring, my words were, Earthen Ring is not as good as it used to be.
That is true. There must be something wrong with you. Okay, someone checks temperature.
Mad Scientist.
Yeah, my scientist.
Dark Secret also agrees. Polymorph. Every day.
Yeah. Polymorph that Kel'Thuzad, that Darkseeker.
A flame cannon. Feeling a flame cannon.
We don't have a lot of twos, really, though.
Well, flame cannon is still a good thing to do on two.
Yeah, take it. It's a spell, does 4 damage. Can't go wrong.
Twilight Drake.
Unless you want Master Swordsmith.
No thanks. Ironfur. I mean, the Ice Barrier makes... I feel like picking Ice Barrier would make Mad Scientist worse.
Worse. Actually, if we're going to talk about Vaporize positioning, or whatever, Vaporize strategy, Mad Scientist makes Vaporize worse.
That's true. That is true, yes.
But it's Ironfur Grizzly, it was too late.
Well, I mean, it means that Mad Scientist gets a 2-for-1, though. Really, because... Like, we can say that the Vaporize was never going to get drawn if the Mad Scientist brings out the Vaporize, so...
That's true.
Who has more hair? Scientist or Earthen Ring?
I don't think Earthen Ring has any hair.
Mad Scientist is bald.
No, he's not. He's got hair.
Earthen Ring has long hair. Earthen Ring has long hair. He's got a ponytail, doesn't he?
No.
No, he does. He's got
He's
a
got
ponytail.
some long ass beard. He's got a
Well, he didn't say hair on his head.
Well, look at Mad Scientist's sides. Look, Mad Scientist's got hair coming out of his
I
head.
think Ironfur Grizzly has more hair.
Yes, it does. So pick it.
Yeah. Oi. Oi.
Dark Iron Dwarf is your other favourite card.
Yeah, that was it. Dark Iron Dwarf is my other favourite card. And I think I would go with Dark Iron Dwarf here.
I'm just not going to argue.
No.
What's your favourite
Okay,
card?
so no, they're both good. So, let's think. Which?
I think you're right.
Which one? I think the reason we would Dark Iron Dwarf is because 1, we need 4 drops.
Yes. I was going to say that.
2. Well, both are good with duplicate.
Well, Dark Iron Dwarf's...
I also think Dark Iron Dwarf would get better value with our early drops, like Argent Squire.
Yeah, that's true.
Zombie Chow. I mean, it's likely also that he won't be able to hit them because they'll be dead by that point. But if we were to go like 2-drop, 1-drop on turn 3, then Dark Iron Dwarf would be really good on turn 4.
Well, also with Coin. Like, Coin makes Dark Iron Dwarf a 3-drop. So.
Yeah,
You can Argent Squire,
Dark Iron
2-drop.
Dwarf is more versatile in this deck, and we also need a 4-drop, so I'll go with Dark Iron Dwarf.
If only we'd picked Nerubian Egg, man. Shit.
Screw that Nerubian Egg. Frostbolt.
Frostbolt. Ooh.
Snow Chugger?
Snow Chugger's good. Snow Chugger's really good. That freeze is important.
Yeah. And it's 2 mana, 2/3. We don't have any mech synergy, but it's a mech.
It's, yeah, Snow Chugger's really good.
Sometimes. Doesn't get hit by Fell Cannons.
Fell Cannon, yeah, I was going to say that. Doesn't get hit by Fell Cannon. Just in case. Fell Cannon's a really good card. Argent Commander.
I think Argent Commander is actually exactly what we needed to finish off this deck, you know?
Yeah, that's a pretty good card. Yeah, Fell Cannon is actually a really good card. I'm a little bit disappointed that even though it's a common card, I don't draft it a lot. Oh no, is it a common card?
It's too risky to draft, I think.
It's good. It's good though. It's good. It's like a Demolisher that only hits non-mechs. And is a 3/5 and actually has a body. Like... I think Fell Cannon's a good card.
Yeah.
I just hardly ever draft it for some reason. I just never get it. Just a bit upset. Anyway, you can stop sharing.
Alright. Well, You can talk whilst I get the deck list up.
Okay.
You were talking about something earlier, and I feel like you got cut off. Like it was when I say earlier, I mean like ages ago.
Yeah, I don't remember what you're talking about. But let's see. The chat's been kind of quiet today.
Yeah, it has. Not bad thing.
Yeah. It's been quiet. It's a nice quiet Thursday. Nice quiet Thursday. But thanks for popping down, those who have popped down.
Yeah.
We've been carrying on our poor arena streak so far, but we'll shake it.
I've had a good arena streak offline, just online, on stream.
On stream.
It's not been going too well.
Yeah. Not to worry.